Solid Gold is, it's doing the cheesiest music with conviction.
It's kind of taking the piss out of the 80s.
It's a place where people can express themselves.
Being as stupid as you can possibly be.
A place where dreams come true.
The best of the worst and the worst of the best.
So
Fantasy art.
today we can work on gold, so I can show you gold and then you and Tony can work it out so that when Katie comes we kind of got it worked out so we can show her how to do it.
Yeah.
So we'll work on gold today. We'll both work on Lemon and the Boogie. We'll work that out. ABC 1, 2, 3 and Thriller. We'll work on those 4 songs today.
Okay.
Maybe not worry about ABC too much, but if we get the Thriller kind of nailed, then we can teach Katie Thriller and Gold.
Cool.
I mean, I did gymnastics for like 1 year, but I never did any dance training, and I never really danced even much, like at home or anything like that. I like crumping, but there's one move that I kind of invented. It's called the toe slide. I don't think I invented it. I mean, probably Elvis or Michael Jackson probably did it before me, and it's kind of like a thrust, and you slide along on your toes and go, woo! I just used to go to Solid Gold all the time, and I just used to get up on stage and dance just with everyone else, and they used to have dance-offs, and I actually won the dance-off and got crowned on stage the King of Solid Gold with this other girl. I was like the King and Queen of Solid Gold because we both won the dance-off. And then one of the guys left, Astro Boy left for a while, and I just said to him, look, I'd love to do it, and I'm getting up there and dancing on the stage at every Solid Gold anyway, so you might as well get me up there. And so that's how I started. That was about 4 years ago. And yeah, I haven't really looked back from then. Alright, you and me, Katie, you ready?
Yeah.
They're singing.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me.
And I went to a professional dance and drama school from the age of 11 to 18. So yeah, I've constantly been surrounded by lots of bright colours and dancing and all that sort of stuff. Being from the 80s, I suppose you can appreciate all the fashion and the music and all that sort of stuff, and just hearing music that reminds you of like what my parents used to listen to and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I've always done like performances, like big performances, and I love performing, and that's when I kind of feel most comfortable. So I will be nervous, but once I'm on stage, it's like when I perform on stage, I'll be nervous, but then when I'm out there, I'll forget about it and just have fun. I've always been to Solid Gold since I've arrived in Byron, but Candice, who usually does it, she pulled out because she was injured, so I kind of raised my hand and said I'd do it.
I've injured my hip socket, so there's a small tear in there. And I'm a personal trainer and teach at the gym, and so I'm kind of like debilitated at the moment. It's very frustrating. Danced for 12 years doing calisthenics. It was more like the performing side of it that I got into and wanted to be an actor and all that kind of stuff. We've gone to Adelaide and the Gold Coast and gone on all these different adventures at different times, which have been entertaining, makes you feel a bit like a rock star. For me, I've been kind of organising the Solid Gold dances for a while. It becomes challenging in that sense when you work with different people quite often, but when you're with the same guys, it's like a team environment. It's so much fun, and yeah, it's really good. Look back, I just imagine looking back when I'm 80 and going, look what I did when I was 20 something. So showing the kids, the grandkids.
My husband, Pip, also known as Go for Gold, is part of the original team, and it was Rock Solid and Go for Gold that conceived the whole idea of the retro the retro night in Byron. So, so I was sort of there with them at the first meetings when they were just really coming up with the concept for whether it was just going to be a DJ thing or it was going to be, they had ideas for the comedy side, and then the dance team, the idea of the dance team sort of came along later.
I sort of started off doing gymnastics when I was sort of, 8, 9. I didn't actually really start dancing until about 16 or 17 years old, like officially, proper taught dancing, yeah. I went to a solid gold not having any idea what to expect, and just walked in and just saw it all and thought, this is fabulous. When the dancers came out, I was just like, that's it. I have to be up on that stage and I need to be part of this.
Okay, so we're gonna do some. So if you guys get out there, I'll run out and meet you.
I really wanted a coffin actually.
Because
I think I'm coming up and they're waiting there.
No, it just goes. You hold it in that position.
Okay.
We normally do a solid gold every couple of months, and this year being our 5th birthday, we're doing a special 5-year anniversary solid gold. It's also a tribute to Michael Jackson, so there's a lot of Michael Jackson shows in it. And we've been rehearsing heaps, and we've got some really great shows together, and I think we're pretty ready for the big night.
Hey, I have to make a criticism. You've got to be monsters, and zombies, not dancers. Because some of the movements are like, and it's just not like a zombie or a monster. It's got to be abrupt at the end. It's got to be like, you've got to pop at the end. If you with your things, and you're sort of going, and it's just not.